Hello, I'm Brent Gardner, and this is the NRA-ILA Grassroots News Minute for Friday, August 6th. Here with today's first story is correspondent Krista Cupp.
Thanks, Brent. Last week, by a margin of 307 to 113, a bipartisan majority of the U.S. House of Representatives voted to amend the federal definition of household goods to protect firearms from creditors in bankruptcy proceedings. NRA supported H.R. 5827, offered by U.S. Representative John Bossieri of Ohio, would ensure that a person who files for bankruptcy would not lose the constitutionally protected means of protecting his or her life, family, and home. The Senate companion bill is Senate Bill 3654, sponsored by Senator Patrick Leahy of Vermont. This important bill sets a cap of $3,000 on the value of a firearm collection eligible for the protection, so people in bankruptcy proceedings can continue to own serviceable firearms. Stay tuned to www.nraila.org as this legislation makes its way through the U.S. Senate. And now, back to you, Brent.
Thanks, Krista. Gun owners and sportsmen earned an important victory last week as the House Financial Service Committee considered and adopted an amendment offered by Congressman Tom Price of Georgia to protect the Second Amendment rights of public housing residents. This amendment to H.R. 4868, the Housing Preservation and Tenant Protection Act, was adopted by a voice vote late last week. The measure would restore and protect the right to possess and lawfully use firearms for self-defense and other legitimate purposes in federally assisted housing, and would bar housing authorities from restricting residents' legal ownership of guns. Adoption of the Price Amendment indicates that the majority of committee members understood that a person should not be forced to give up the Second Amendment rights just to have a roof over his head, and that many public housing projects are high crime areas where people most desperately need the right to defend themselves. The NRA has long fought this battle, both in the courts and in legislatures across the country, and Congressman Price should be commended for his leadership on this important issue, since all Americans have a fundamental right to self-defense. We'll be sure to keep you informed on any further developments, and for more legislative updates and important alerts, as always, visit our website at www.nraila.org.